If nation-states are widely considered to be new and historical, the nations to which they give political expression always loom out of an immemorial past, and still more important, glide into a limitless future. It is the magic of nationalism to turn chance into destiny. The great sacral cultures incorporated conceptions of immense communities. All the great classical communities conceived of themselves as cosmically central through the medium of a sacred language linked to a super-terrestrial order of power. Yet, for all the grandeur and power of the great religiously imagined communities, their unselfish conscious coherence waned steadily after the Middle Ages. Among the reasons for this decline, first was the effect of the explorations of the non-European world. Second was a gradual demotion of the sacred language itself. For example, the fall of Latin exemplified a larger process in which the sacred communities, integrated by old and sacred languages, were gradually fragmented, pluralized, and territorialized. Beneath the decline of sacred communities, languages, and lineages, a fundamental change was taking place in modes of apprehending the world, which more than anything else made it possible to think the nation. For these forms provided the technical means for representing the kind of imagined community that is the nation. Why this transformation should be so important for the birth of the imagined community of the nation can best be seen if we consider the basic structure of two forms of imagining which first flowered in Europe in the 18th century, the novel and the newspaper. Consider first a segment of a simple novel plot in which a man A has a wife B and a mistress C, who in turn has a lover D. Notice that A and D never meet, indeed, may not ever be aware of each other's existence. What then actually links A to D? Two complementary conceptions. First, that they are embedded in societies. Second, that A and D are embedded in the minds of the omniscient readers. Only they, like God, watch A telephoning C, B shopping, and D playing pool all at once. The idea of a sociological organism moving calendarically through homogeneous, empty time is a precise analog of the idea of the nation, which also is conceived as a solid community moving steadily down or up history. An American has no idea about what his 323 million fellow Americans are up to at any one time, but he has complete confidence in their steady, anonymous, simultaneous activity. If we were to look at a sample of the front page of, say, the Times of India, we might find there stories about India-Pakistan border, famine in Assam, a gruesome murder, the discovery of a rare fossil, and a speech by Modi. Why are these events so juxtaposed? What connects them to each other? The arbitrariness of their inclusion and juxtaposition shows that the linkage between them is imagined. This imagined linkage derives from two obliquely related sources. The first is simply calendrical coincidence. The date at the top of the newspaper provides the essential conception, the steady onward clocking of homogeneous empty time. The second source of imagined linkage lies in the relationship between the newspaper as a form of a book and the market. Between 1500 and 1600, the number manufactured had reached between 150 million and 200 million. In a rather special sense, the book was the first modern-style mass-produced industrial commodity and not sugar. The newspaper are, might we say, one-day bestsellers. Hegel observed that newspapers serve modern man as a substitute for morning prayers. It is performed in silent privacy. At the same time, the newspaper reader, observing exact replicas of his own paper being consumed by his subway, barbershop, or residential neighbors, is continually reassured that the imagined world is visibly rooted in everyday life, making it possible for rapidly growing numbers of people to think about themselves and to relate themselves to others in profoundly new ways. Fiction seeps quietly and continuously into reality, creating that remarkable confidence of community in anonymity, which is the hallmark of modern nations.